Hi, we're Harriet and Mauro. We're restoring a beautiful 5-acre smallholding in Spain into the homestead of our dreams. This week we're continuing work on the ugliest area of our homestead, where we're going to be completely rebuilding our bathroom and making a pleasant outdoor seating area. But before we start on the bathroom rebuild, we decided to dedicate a little corner of this space to something that was quite literally going to change our lives.
Lucky for us, there's a good coffee shop close by, and we get a treat.
Yeah, we deserve a treat.
What is this doing in here?
I don't know.
Since moving here full-time over 3 years ago, I've been accumulating mountains of laundry every month to take to the city to wash, or begging favours off anyone we know with a washing machine, and quite frankly, with an increasingly mobile and messy toddler, that routine was beginning to get a little bit old.
Affogato!
So we're building an undercover utilities area where we can finally install a washing machine of our own. So far we have laid a concrete pad, built a couple of glorious pillars to support the roof, rebuilt the back wall and built our first tiled roof from scratch, and managed to make it look more or less presentable despite not having a clue what we were doing. There's still more work to be done here for sure, but now we're finally ready for the life-changing moment we've been waiting for years. But first, it's been a very busy few weeks for us. Here's some of the other stuff that's been happening lately. I accidentally signed up to a 20k mountain race the other day. Well, I didn't accidentally sign up. I signed up thinking it was at the end of March, which is over a month away, and I'd have plenty of time to train for it. But it turns out I got the date wrong and it's actually in 5 days time. So I'm gonna try and get a long run in today. I think if I can do like 17k today, I'll feel confident. Alright, let's go! Honestly, I think one of my favourite things about where we live is being able to get out into the hills and run for miles on these gorgeous trails without seeing another soul. Our area of Spain is actually really popular for running and for cycling, both road cycling and gravel and mountain biking. It has an amazing network of very well maintained and signposted routes, the roads are very quiet and in good condition, and the off-road tracks are certainly not tourist hotspots. There are so many crisscrossing trails that it always makes for an interesting run, as you never have to repeat the same route twice.
Come on, Anna. Go on, Homestead. You can do it. Go on, you can do it. We made it. We're back. Come on. Okay, we did it. 16.2k in about 2 hours. Definitely not going to be the fastest, but I am confident that I can do it, at least.
The main race was actually so fun and I was so glad I did it, but it was definitely a challenge. I only took my phone out once to take this short video at one of the peaks of the route because honestly I was mostly just enjoying the moment and trying not to trip over as the terrain was pretty rough. But I had a really good time and will definitely be signing up again. Meanwhile, we've also been quite social lately. One of the most fun days we had recently was with our workshare group where we got together to point the outside of a future guest house. As you can see, the wall started out looking like this and I think you'll be impressed to see the difference at the end. Not only was this so much fun to do with our friends, but it was a great learning experience for us as we definitely have some of this pointing work to do in the very near future. For this job we used a pre-mixed lime mortar which was designed to provide structural support in the stone walls, and it was really pleasant to work with. The plaster spraying machine definitely made the job a lot quicker and got the mortar right into the back of the deepest holes, and then with about 7 other people clearing up and adding the finishing touches by hand, the whole wall was done in a day.
Very relaxing.
Yeah, it looks relaxing. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think you've had enough of those. Oh, you finally got allowed to use the serious machine.
Oh, I evicted a wasp.
Uh-oh.
Could I have some more? Could I have some more? Yeah.
By the end of the day, there was just this little chunk in the bottom left corner left to do. You can really see the difference here between the pointed and the unpointed sections. After the final push, the whole wall was done, and here is the difference side by side. Meanwhile, we've also had a lot of life admin to do lately. One surprisingly enjoyable piece was taking our car to get its ITV, which is like the Spanish MOT. Instead of sitting in a queue in a busy garage in Castellón, we decided to go to a tiny testing centre in a picturesque little town and make a day of it. They're here. There's Papa. So, did we pass?
Yeah.
We passed.
Flying colors.
Yay! Do you want to get something here? No? Degustación. Do you want to degustar algo?
Just attention. With the with points.
Oh wow.
You take this.
How much is that? 14.50.
It sounds like this was like proper old Spain.
Yeah. So do you actually have to sit in the car and do the stuff that they're testing?
Half of it.
Does
I
it
discovered.
Does it feel like a driving test?
Yeah, no. But like they asked me to turn on the rear fog lights, and I said like never had to do that before. So I found the button, but I just didn't know.
I would fail at that too. I would fail at most of it. Don't touch it. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Careful. It's gonna be hot. Meanwhile, back in the utilities area, we decided to start plastering the wall just where the washing machine was going to go so that we didn't have to move it again later. Although we only did this little section, it gave us a taste of how this whole area is going to look once it's all done. I think you can see at the back of this area there is a section of unpointed stone wall. Now with the new skills we learned in our workshare group, we will be pointing this wall with lime mortar in the near future, and we are very excited about doing that. The rest of the brick and the breeze block walls will be rendered and painted white like the rest of the house, and I can't wait to see it all finished. I think it's going to look so good. Oh, top loader.
What if you go for something mid, like a known brand, but
Yeah. Ooh, got it. Oh, well done. Got it? Oh, well done. Anything useful in there?
nope, nothing useful.
go, chickies.
It's hot water in it.
Today is the day. We might have this washing machine installed by the evening or even by lunchtime.
This is my first proper plumbing job. I've always done all the plumbing so far.
I am.
No,
Yeah.
I did the sink in the kitchen, but
Look at this, Santi. Check this out.
I don't remember. No. Go to the end and grab it.
Was it 170?
Yeah. Up here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a ratchet.
This doesn't look long enough now. Is it? Connect it and then you push it down. Whoa, careful. What is he doing? Okay, Mauro has just gone to take Santi to nap. I was going to just leave all of this to him to finish up later because plumbing is not my favourite job. But I really just want to get this done and maybe even turn the washing machine on today. That would be amazing. So yeah, just a couple more connections to make, I think. I really just hope that the water pressure is okay for the washing machine. It says it needs 1 bar. I don't know if we have that exactly. The water heaters that we've had have been quite temperamental because the pressure is just on the verge of like not being enough. So we're always having trouble with that. When we redo the bathroom, we are going to put like an extra pump in front of the hot water. Well, in front of the washing machine as well if it ends up needing it, but at least in front of the hot water just to raise the pressure for the heater, which really would do a lot better with proper pressured water. When we're redoing the bathroom and everything's in its new position, we'll put that in somewhere. We're also going to put in a mineral filter because we do have really high mineral content water, so that'll help protect the appliances. So that is tape measure. That is going to happen as well. We do have a sediment filter on the back. Doesn't seem to have caught a lot of sediment, but it is there. And yeah, a mineral filter as well is really what we need. Okay, 170 is there. So this hose is what the washing machine came with. It's just got these 2 little screwy bits. One of them goes on the washing machine itself and one of them goes on this attachment, this piece, which is what we had to buy separately. Alright, this one goes against the back of the machine because it's flat, so it can go up against the wall. Just hand tight. Oh, something fell in there. I wonder what that is that fell in there. I hope it's not going to like clatter around every time we use the washing machine. What was it? Alright, last one. Okay, we appear to be leak free. I think I'm gonna wait for Mauro to do the honours, although it's very tempting to just turn it on and see if it works. Alright, we're doing this.
It's a bit scary, but
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I've lost the stunner underneath.
oh great, my mind's
Shush, Santi, it's not funny. Right, for example, is that right now? What do you think? Ooh. Where did you put the span? Where did Sandy put the spanner? Did you put it? Did you put it in the washing machine? Did it?
Temperatura 20, 30, 40.
Did you do 40? Dungarees are
30.
quite. My dungarees are quite dirty. I would put.
Centrifugado.
What you just press it? Wait, what does it all mean?
It just cycles through like all washing
Okay,
machines.
okay. Can we put it on 40 though?
We're gonna undo like all the charging that we've been doing all day. Like it's literally the worst day.
Alright, put it on 30 then. We've got the generator on. This will be fine. What's this? Just a quick 30
Are we going?
cycle? Are we doing
It's
it?
on.
Hang on, I don't know where the drain is going. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't quite reach to my little channel back here. For now.
Where does this go?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's why I brought the book out. Oh my god, if this works, it's going to be so exciting. Oh, sounds watery.
I don't see any water though.
It'll come. Have faith. It's all right, Santi. It'll work. Don't worry.
Look, Santi, this is our TV. There's water.
Oh, water has appeared. Water has appeared.
We're gonna look like such simpletons. It's like the first time we've ever seen a machine
I
operate.
have not. I haven't used one for a very long time. It's almost like the first time.
Yeah. It's your space jumpsuit
It's
in
your
there.
space jumpsuit.
We're washing it because it was all dirty.
Yeah. Look at the state of our clothes. That is dirty. Oh, I think we might need to put it on a longer cycle.
I don't know. I've never seen the water coming out of a washing machine.
That's true. But
So
I doubt
like
it's
maybe
using
this
that
is
colour.
normal.
I can't believe it works. I actually can't believe it works.
Yeah.
Did you think it was gonna work? I did not think.
I think I think part of me always fears the worst.
Yeah, when it's water and it's pressure and it's things
Yeah.
we haven't done before, just did not think it would go that sweetly.
Have you explained that this is water coming from up the hill? Like we're no
I think
pump,
everyone knows that's where our water comes from.
no
now.
pumps involved. I'm just proud of that system. It's just really nice.
Yeah, it's been a long journey to get here. So yeah, that is it. The washing machine is in, and out of interest I actually ran it through a few cycles off the power bank so I could see how much energy it was drawing, and yeah, it drew close to 2000 watts for about half an hour when it was on a 40-degree cycle. So we really do have to be careful when we use it, but if we run it on a sunny morning, that's fine. And of course, a cooler wash uses a little less energy. So yeah, we are very happy with this upgrade and with how easy it was to install. And I think that is it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. We've got up! We've got up on the washing! Woohoo! We did it, Santi! We got up! Everything is clean!